Hello there, cheeky potatoes. I filmed this vlog in about May time, stretches for glutes, but I really hope you enjoy the video. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, and click the notifications bell as well. And yes, I did get some new hair today, so it's just tied up at the moment, as you can see. Let me know if you enjoyed this style video. Go to Sainsbury's, and for my digestion I picked up some of this fibre yogurt because I thought that might be good, and that was 85p reduced anyway. It's the new Arla one, and it does have quite a bit of sugar, but I'm going to try it out anyway. These, which are like some probiotic shakes. So I also just bought these mini snack cucumbers in case I want to take them gym or just have as a snack. They're really juicy. Bought these mini snack peppers as well. They weren't too expensive. They just haven't got any seeds or anything in them, so that's good if you want to take them out with you. One other thing is that I bought this a while ago. It's quite a big jar, and we bought it to put in falafels. So if I try to eat like a bit of that every day, then that would also be good because it is like fermented, and also it's very cheap anyway. It's not that expensive. You can get it in any supermarket. So the doorbell had just rang and my Amazon package has arrived, so I'll be opening that later when I get home. It's meant to have my phone stuff in it. So here I'm just doing some rolling out the hamstrings, because your hamstrings are just under your glute. Really recommend rolling those out as well if you want to focus on the glutes, because it's part of the posterior chain. This is my favourite glute stretch. It's for the piriformis, and it's basically like a pigeon pose, but it's on a box. You can do this on any surface that's elevated, and just try to keep your knee down on the box. And I've shown it from two angles here, so you can see that I've tried to keep my back straight as well while I'm doing it. Just because if it's arched, you might not be stretching your piriformis. You might just be like stretching out your back instead. So this is another stretch, can actually be for the glutes, because you can kind of also feel them activating as well if you use them to get up from the spot, but it's kind of like assisted. So yeah, I'd say that's also great for stretching out the glutes as well. This is my favourite mini mobility routine that I took from a yoga class one time, and I just do it to kind of warm up my shoulders, and it even activates your core a little bit. But I would just really recommend it before doing your stretches, because it gets your body warmed up, and I can't really go on the cardio machines a lot, so I do a little bit of that and sometimes some skipping as well. To let it go. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but it's basically like a splits warm up, and it's just a progression into the splits. So it means that if you can't get into them, then you don't have to go so far, and it's just showing you the steps for it. So first I'm just warming up the hamstrings by bringing the ankle backwards and forwards, and it's kind of like just a dynamic stretch, and then going on to the other one as well. And this is actually something else that I was taught in yoga too. So if you've never been to a yoga class, not every teacher will teach you this though, and in the class we actually don't use kettlebells, but I have seen it on YouTube, so I just wanted to use it to try and get further down into the splits. But what I can recommend is only go as far as it's comfortable and just relax into the pose, and the kettlebells are just really good to as a counterbalance sort of thing, and just relax into the pose so that you can go further each time. But I have recorded more of these, so you might see an update on these soon. I think I can actually get deeper into them now anyway, but let me know if you give this a go. I just really like it. It's really good for your hip flexors. As you can see, the back leg would be the one that would be stretching the hip flexor out, and it looks cool, obviously. That stretch was for the glutes and also for the hip flexors as well, but if you stretch your glutes, then you want to stretch your hip flexors too, because if your hip flexors aren't working that well, then you might not be able to activate your glutes that well. So it's kind of like doing the opposite side, so that's really good to do too.
Six hours later.
Nothing seems the same, always on the go now, never seem to slow down. You've been playing.
Just in case you're wondering how close my little Waitrose is to my bus stop when I talk about it all the time.
Tell me when am I gonna see you? 'Cause I've been missing your body right beside me. Tell me when am I gonna see you? You've been driving me crazy, I can't take this. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do.
Just come off the bus now, and that bus ride took half an hour because there was no traffic, but it does actually take a long time. And now I'm going to show you just how far my walk is back home as well.
Be right there for you, be right there with you. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, all I wanna do is be right there for you.
So this is the risky part down here, where you like dogs or around the corner, you just don't really know. So you've got to be careful about that. And that side, if you can see this path, and then you would know that if there's a dog coming, there's not many places to go. So it's quite risky. And then there's all of this path down there, which you can walk down, and it's just the back of the golf course as well. Luckily there's no dogs today.
I know it's hard to make the time, you know you're all